Alright, here's a couple of things that you got going on here. Right underneath here is your kitchen, right? This is the valley that you were talking about, right? Inside the valley, the only thing that keeps the water out is over here. On both sides of it is the ends of the metal. Okay? The ends of the metal have a lip on them that catches all the water and keeps it from keep going underneath these shingles. What you got going on here, if you look under here, see, the lip is gone. See that? That's all crushed down. See this lip here? All of this lip should be up. This should be raised up to catch all the water. Okay? That's one problem. So a heavy rain, it's definitely going to skip over there and go up underneath the shingles. The other thing is that all your fasteners here, like I said, they're backing out, or I could pull these fasteners out with my fingers if I wanted to. And then the third thing is that you got fasteners that are blown through the shingle here, right up against the edge of that flashing. Which, right off the bat, these are the first two shingles I look up. There's no way you're going to stop this leak properly without tearing apart this whole valley on both sides, all the way down, and closing it up. Okay? All of this has to come out of here, and that has to be able to tie together. Because now, knowing what I just showed you, the water's coming down here and it wants to stay in this channel, right? So once it goes down over to here, now you blocked it. Now the water's going to go in here and it can't get out because he's got this all glued and tarred there. So that water's going to keep skipping up underneath and go through these nails like that and leak into your house, depending on the way the rain is coming. See, I could pull your shingles up. This is what I was telling you about. So that means that it's repairable. See? I could get these shingles up to repair them. The problem is that the way this is done, in order for me to get you out of the rain, all of this would have to be done. From here, all the way down to there, right? And that's just that spot. Now look at this. This he's got glued the whole way down to the cricket, okay? Which means that if water gets in, it can't get out. It's a system, okay? You see this is all locked off. You see this key is locked off? That's the key I told you about. Here's another key, right? This one's not locked off, but it's glued there. So when you lift this key up, you look underneath, and you see that nail right there? That nail is going to let water in. Because now, all that water that wants to keep going is going to go find that nail. Same thing's going to happen here. The water's going to get in here and get in here. But it can't get out now. So underneath here, this nail will be getting wet also. And these are the problems. See, you got holes right through the shingle with nails in here. See that? That's a nail. Right through the shingle. And when you lift it up, that's what you see. And that's letting water in also. So the best bet that you got is to either tear this apart and do it right, which again is going to cost you money, and I know you want to dormer up later on, or you get somebody to spend some time up here and try to correct all of these problems. But if you have us do it, it's going to cost you a lot of money. To me, I think it's better to get the roof done, or to get this section of the roof done, to be over and done with. Now, there's another thing here that's done wrong, not done to code, and that's also going to cause a problem with both warranty on materials and warranty on workmanship. And that's this cricket. This octagon that was built here up against that wall tied the roof dead right into the wall there, and was built up on top of this section here underneath the soffit, that now it's impossible for a human being to get in here and get all of those shingles out of the way under there and replace them. So this whole section here has to come off. All the wood and everything has to come off so you can get your hands in there and fix what's underneath there, which also can be contributing to your leak, which there's no way to pinpoint now because he's got tar here, tar all through here, and tar down in here. So where you see it dripping, where you see it traveling from, even before it was closed up, that may be so. It could have came from the pipe also. it could still be coming from that pipe. The pipe itself could leak. If that pipe is coming through that wall right there, that pipe is connected. So if there's a weak connection, that'll let the water in, and then you would have to cover the pipe and not let the water go down in it. But all your problems are coming right down here, these valleys. That's why we don't do them like this no more. Because as soon as you step in a valley or somebody comes near that valley, this is made out of the same material as your Coca-Cola cans is. It's so weak, it's not even funny, that you could put your fingers under there and probably pull it up with your fingers, okay, to fix a leak if you had no nails that are right up against it. But the way they applicated this thing, they set it up for failure in the future. So I got bad news for you. There's no repair here that would be worth it for you to spend money on in order to stop the leak in that one spot in your kitchen, because it would be a whole lot quicker and faster and feasible for your pocketbooks to take from this cap off and from here off and do all of this over again. That's about the only way you're going to do it, which means, you know, almost half the roof, probably at least a good third of the roof, but definitely the worst part of the roof, okay?